Hi, I'm Nance. I believe that joy is not something that just happens to us. It's something we choose. After walking alongside so many people who felt broken by life, I've seen what's possible when we commit to healing, growth, and resilience. This podcast is a transformational space where we reclaim our strength, discover clarity, and return to peace. I'm so glad you're here. There was a time I was reckless and destructive, and I thought it was strength, but it wasn't strength. It was trauma. I didn't know how to heal, so I chose anger. Anger felt powerful. Vengeance felt purposeful. Wrath gave me a mission. I seethed. I justified. I harmed others. I harmed myself. I invested years building my version of justice, the kind I believed was deserved. I wore armor and called it empowerment. I called destruction boundaries. I called bitterness clarity. But no one told her she needed to heal, the broken woman under the armor. So I rebuilt, not from rage, from responsibility. I stopped asking who hurt me. I started asking, who am I becoming? And that changed everything. I created a woman whose values are peace, balance, and inner freedom. A woman who chooses healing over reaction. A woman who understands that true power is self-mastery. And when I healed, something unexpected happened. The ripple began. Hundreds of people chose joy. Thousands of hearts were touched by the book. Momentum became movement. A decision became a way of being. Because healing is contagious. When one person chooses peace, it permits another. When one woman lays down her armor, others find the courage to do the same. I stopped identifying as wounded. I started identifying as a champion. I became the sparkle I wanted to see in the world, and that is how an empire of joy is built. Not through perfection, through transformation. Not through revenge, through responsibility. Not through force, through freedom. I am truly blessed. If you are still living in anger, if you are still building your life from unhealed wounds, this is your invitation. Choose one area of your life where you are reaching instead of healing. Commit to peace over vengeance. Commit to growth over grievance. Commit to responsibility over rage. Because the moment you heal, the ripple begins, and ripple becomes movements. If this message resonated with you, subscribe. Share this episode. Tag someone who needs to hear it. Let's turn pain into power. Let's turn healing into movement. Let's build your exponential joy. Once again, I am Nance. I believe joy is not something that just happens to us. It's something we choose. After walking alongside so many people who felt broken by life, I've seen what's possible when we commit to healing, growth, and resilience. This podcast is a transformational space where we reclaim our strength, rediscover clarity, and return to peace. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you soon.